Had to stretch it out until August 1st. This is brand new today, and it's one of my favorites.
I knew you'd love this.
This is so funny. I'd been talking to your folks for quite a long time. Your sheep and your pigs for Plow and Hearth, for some reason you do sheeps and pigs really, really well. They're very cute. I wanted bigger sheep. We live on a sheep farm. I didn't expect for you to do the filigree work.
Right, yes.
Because you just made it 10 times more difficult on yourselves. These are all hand painted, they're metal construction, and they can resist outdoor weather, temperature, sunlight, etc. These are $71.68. Today's my first day to see them, although I knew they were coming in.
Oh, you hadn't seen these before. Aren't they charming?
They're cute.
So Plow and Hearth does such a beautiful job with animals. I love how they add that Plow and Hearth touch. And what they've done is their metal work, which is also spectacular. I really enjoy that category. And so what you have are these metal sheep that have this lacy design on their bodies. And you'll see that there are snowflakes inside here. So you've got this beautiful filigree work, and then just the Plow and Hearth touch of the humor of these sheep needing to wear scarves and then their little Santa hat. They really add that fun, charm, and whimsy that you want to have in front of your home at Christmas time, or maybe near the Christmas tree.
Or for me, if I don't put them outdoors, I'll put it by the hearth.
Yes.
Old house. Actually, we have a walk-in fireplace.
Oh my
it's
goodness,
big.
yes.
That used to heat the entire home. This will sit on the hearth. All of this is done by hand. You can see the individual welds. They hand crimp these little ears. I was amazed at the tiny little subtle details, like the hand painting on that metal scarf. This is not easy work to do, and the filigree made it that much more difficult.
Right.
It starts with a framework, a skeleton, if you will, of all steel tubing, and then they have to form all of this around it. And they did a masterful job of still keeping a sense of personality on each one of these cute little sheep. Look at that.
Don't you think that each one of these deserve a name? I think
agree.
when you get them home, you want to name them maybe Snowflake, because they have a snowflake pattern on their bodies, or maybe Lacy because it's a lacy design, or maybe your children get to name them. But no matter what, you've got something that you can use indoors and have something that's cute, but also feel comfortable that Plow and Hearth made it so you can enjoy these outside. So if you have potted plants on your front porch, or maybe you have one of Plow and Hearth's metal sleighs, you can make this like the reindeer in a way that are pulling the sleigh, except it's the sheep that are pulling the sleigh. And they just have that fun personality, but also that artistic quality that we know that Plow and Hearth does a great job with.
It's what you're known for. And here's the size. They're 24 inches in height, 2 feet. They're about 22 inches from tip to that little button tail all the way up to their nose.
Right.
And each one is crafted one at a time. There's lots of artisans whose hands are in it. I love that they took the time to put the socks on them.
Right, these are the Suffolk sheep too.
Thank
and
you.
Suffolk sheep have the black faces and the black legs.
how'd you know this?
Because I know sheep.
I'm a sheep farmer. We raise sheep.
Well,
I'm really, you know what? I've known you for a long time. I bow.
So they're native to England.
Yep.
And so they are the ones, like I said, that have the black faces, the black legs. And so they really are something that's just a fun kind of throwback to merry old England. You know, you've got something that has some real personality with those black faces. They're wearing the hats, the scarves. I love this body out of the filigree work or the lace work here, because it just gives it that extra level of artistry.
And it kind of looks like the wool.
Yes, you're right. It does. It gives it that sense of the wool.
Now listen, we've done things from Plow and Hearth that are smaller. We've done some that have been less expensive. They do these not in limited edition sizes, but they only do them for a season or two.
Right, and they made these specifically for QVC.
And then they disappear. So they become this wonderful Christmas time capsule that every year when you pull it out, you go, I remember that. Right. That's great. They're priced, and they are individually. We've got 2 out here. Sheep do get lonely. They do like to be in a flock.
Right.
$71.68 brings it to you. That is an extraordinarily reasonable price for the amount of workmanship and craftsmanship that went into making each and every one.
And these are those heirloom pieces. You'll bring them out year after year and always remember and pass them on to your kids.
I didn't know you knew so much about sheep.
Of course I do.
so
I'm with you,
impressed.
Dan, here. I had to know about the sheep, right?
Do you know anything about moose?
Well, I know they make some yummy, was it moose?
Moose munch.
Yeah.
Coming up in about 10 minutes, there's only one place that can do moose munch, and it's Harry and David. Oh,